Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another Hero House Reviews. Today we're looking at the Marvel 80th Anniversary Juggernaut and Colossus 2-pack. Bit late to the boat, is that the same? With this one? Because, I don't know, in the UK they struggle to get some of these things released on time. It's something to do with Hasbro UK and their release policy. But anyway, I have it now, and I am very excited and I am very pleased. Well, to some extent. I did have a lot of fun, photographing these guys. Yeah, I actually photographed these guys before filming this segment because I got them out and just wanted to see how they pose together. And Colossus is the standout from this pack. I mean, he looks fantastic. I'll bring you in to him. He's just got such a good sculpt to his face. Looks very heroic. And the metallic sheen they've put on him is great. Lots of detailing on the hand, all the individual lines. He's got a ridiculous design. I mean, that costume is just classic Marvel. Which, is a good thing. I quite like it. But then you come over to Juggernaut, who I think is just a reuse of an old Build-A-Figure they did. And it kinda shows, in that he's just not as technically well executed as Colossus. He's got some nice detailing, juicy arm vein there. The helmet doesn't, mess with his posability because it's made of a soft material, so that's good. There was a Juggernaut Select, and its helmet, that thing's just a statue, basically. And, again, the arms, but the arms don't move quite so well as, say, the new Hulk's arms do. Which is a shame. He's got great articulation in this area, and his legs are well articulated for a thing his size. So they're on sort of a swivel joint, thigh swivel there. But obviously, altered to accommodate his massive size. He doesn't have double bend. He doesn't have double jointed elbows, but then again, neither does Colossus. Which is weird. He does have, bicep swivel. Juggernaut, random camera angle there, sorry. Juggernaut does have bicep swivel. Head's on a ball joint, thigh swivel is cut in there, but cut in so well it's almost invisible. And then, see they've put his knee joint in his boot there. That was a very clever way of hiding it. He's just a very well executed figure. And he comes with comes with a set of extra hands. So these are the ones he doesn't come with. These are his punching hands. They're not attached initially. Initially he's got open grasping hands, which you'll see in the pictures. Juggernaut comes with fists, and then an extra hand, open hand for both left and right, and an extra helmet, which again you'll see in the pictures, which has been torn open, and he's got a damaged face underneath. Now, the damaged helmet doesn't fix on, which is a bit of a shame, and you can't have him just take this helmet off. The whole face comes with that. That said, I do like the menace this face conveys, and the battered face looks really good as well. And I feel like the Juggernaut is at his strongest, actually, when he's got sort of that extra face attached. He's a more dynamic figure, and it made posing them a lot more fun. Now, I find this entertaining as a two-pack decision, because I guess with the Deadpool 2 movie, and the actual comic issue that it's paying homage to, Colossus v Juggernaut is a classic X-Men matchup, but it's not really, in that Colossus is probably one of the X-Men with the least amount of chance of defeating Juggernaut. I mean, it's just a big, strong dude taking on a bigger, stronger dude. And, Juggernaut can throw down with Hulk. And even in the World War Hulk storyline, where Hulk was portrayed as being utterly unstoppable, Juggernaut matched him, and, Hulk had to essentially remove him from the battlefield to win that round, matchup. Colossus has never even come close to doing that with Juggernaut. It's just, he'll put up a fight and then get knocked the fuck out. And sadly, that's Colossus's history. He goes up and puts up a decent fight against the really strong heroes, or villains, and then just gets laid the fuck out, because he's not quite on their level. Which I enjoy, in terms of a character. I mean, he's a guy who knows he's not going to win, but he's just there to buy time so that the people with a more varied power set can do what they need to. He'll throw down with Juggernaut and give them the opportunity to get his helmet off so a psychic can, take down his mind. Or just last long enough against Sasquatch
for the team to break up the fight. He will put in a solid effort, even if at the end of the day he's never going to be the crowning hero. And I think that's like one of my favorite just staples of characters in comics. Like Martian Manhunter theoretically should just, make most of the League redundant. But no, he's usually there to put in a good showing, and then Superman, Wonder Woman, or Batman come in and clean up and take the glory. But anyway, that's enough about my little pet characters. I guess I'll show you the pictures now, and then we'll wrap this up. One moment. Alright people, and there you have it. The Juggernaut v Colossus 2-pack. A very, very solid pack. Like, it is a whale of a good time to take those photos, and they look great together. They're both so big, they both are articulated fairly well, much better than their Marvel Select counterparts, which are bigger, yes, but again, just lack the articulation. Colossus is absolutely stellar as a figure. He's a 5 out of 5. Juggernaut, sadly, not so much. He's got the articulation, he is big, he's got the extras, but the sculpt is disappointing. Even the paint job has a few issues on the chest. It's a bit scuffed, and they could have actually sculpted the ab section a bit better, I think. I mean, because it looks like he's just wearing spandex there, or it just looks like a big meaty chest dude who's painted lines onto his stomach. It's a disappointing paint job, and disappointing that they couldn't sculpt it in a more dynamic fashion either, because you could do it without hindering the articulation. I mean, you can see on Colossus, like, they've got in those extra line cuts. He's not been, he's not suffered a hit to his articulation. But anyway, it's still definitely worth it, and just a great time. I just think they could have made Juggernaut a better offering than what he is. So for that, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Just, if they did some final touches to spruce up Juggernaut, it would have been absolutely perfect. But yeah, that's all I have to say really. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you'd like to hear more, we have plenty. We also have Hero House and Figure Fights, where you can see the action figures in action. And yeah, just please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for your time, and all the best. Bye!